smallest studio at Cascade and has some unique features that are very interesting. So we have an integrated fridge here. I love this look. It's always my favorite to have the panels out front. And you can see right here, you can choose whether you have fruit, mixed, veggie, and it changes the tightness on these depending on what you're putting inside. There's enough space for a few things. You have some door storage right here as well, and then something down here for the freezer too. Now something that you'll notice, no microwave, and you have something that looks like an oven down here. This is called a speed oven. It offers you the functionality of both while integrating it into only one appliance. So microwave, check. Oven, check. All in one space. Very convenient. And then you have a stovetop with 4 burners here, and you have the storage above, and it looks like this is venting out too, but I can't confirm that. I like the black backsplash here. White cabinets, wood there. It all really looks tight. They've done a good job staging this. This pink really blends well in this space. And you have a dishwasher integrated right here as well. They went with quartz countertops, nice large deep sink. I love to have this. There's enough space for everything. Good storage underneath too. And then enough storage right here too. So this, yeah, this is, you ever see these? I have one of these in my house. It's not this exact same one, but it's really nice, very convenient. It's actually electric, like that. Good closet space. You have a main closet right here, 2 levels of storage plus your hanging. Vinyl floors underneath us, and we're looking at floor-to-ceiling windows with window treatments too, something to keep in mind. And then you have a Nest thermostat right over there. If you want to open these, that's as far as you're going to go. Basically about a fist is the general rule of thumb. And then you have window treatment. Partial blackout, looks like about 80% see-through. I really like the matte finish on the cabinets mixing with the wood. Then we have a linen closet essentially right here. This is going to be huge. This is going to be filled. You're going to be to the brim with things in this because this is going to act as your true storage for a unit like this. And then you have the smaller Bosch washer and dryer units here. There's a ton of storage up here, so I would try to integrate some storage, some type of shelving in order to utilize this to the highest capacity possible. And then we have our front here with another main storage area. This is probably going to be your main closet. One on each side, storage in the middle. This is good, this is efficient. And then you have your bathroom right here. So we leave the vinyl floors, come to a porcelain tile. Nice hand-up shower with vertical tiles, gives it a really nice look. They used a little different hue on the grout, which doesn't have the white on white. It's like the white on like champagne almost. Very good color to it. And they tied it well with the model by using some of the wood frames and working off the natural materials that you have in here. I love that they have drawers. You don't always get the drawers, and it's a huge plus to have it, especially in a unit of this size. And then you have tons of storage underneath. That's the studio. Let me know if you want to see it. I like these hallways at Cascade. We're looking at the 2-bedroom floor plan. This is the 𝗤6 template. We're going to show everything in this model that lays out. So when you come right in, right, main bedroom, primary bedroom right here, large closet right to the side. I love all the storage options, hanging, shelves, everything that you need. You come in, and this is a king-size bed, really enough space. You have enough space for a nightstand on this side, nightstand on this side, and then what a great opportunity to use a Deskview. You can put this right here. It doesn't actually eat into your room at all. So when you come in here, just always here, you can work, do what you need to do. And then you have your primary bath right here. I love the tall, stacked tile, vertical, and the white on white, but the white with the off-white looks really good. It's the bone with the harder bone. Gives it a little champagne feel. And you have the 36-inch vanity right here. Drawers, which are a must, you have to have them. Sink, and I love that you have the side space. That's why a 36-inch vanity is important. Sometimes they're 24 inches, which is basically like this. It's not enough. You need space for things, and you're not gonna have a plant in yours. You're gonna have a toothbrush and all those ugly things that they'll never show you in staging, right? Nice towel bar right here, And I like when they have something that you can put a towel into. So you could put that here, you could have it hanging, which is nice. I like these lights too. Illuminate the room really well, low profile, modern, good touch, good feel. As you walk through here, this room doesn't feel tight. And on our blackouts, let's see what we have here. That's gonna be that one. So pretty dark. What I like about these units, what I like about this '06 tier is we're looking at the lake, we're looking at the harbor, we're looking at Millennium Park right through here. You can even see the dome of 400 East Randolph right there. Go ahead and get some of that. And then you can see this whole park here. Do you see how this all moves down? Look right here, look at this. We're getting all of this right here as it moves down into the park all the way down. It's a really nice view, but we're surrounded by buildings. And of course, we have the park right here, which is, everything revolves around the center park in New East Side, and that's where we are. Hall closet to the side, right when you walk in. And then you have your guest bath, and they do a tub, of course, because you have the stand-up shower in the primary. Basically the same setup that we looked at before, so we're not gonna go into this. Ooh, but look at this, I didn't see this before. Storage. You need storage. That's what I've been really liking about this building. So many of the new builds throughout Chicago and everywhere in the world are neglecting real storage space, and they might give you just enough to live in, but this has storage everywhere, and the closets are actually spacious and useful. So we enter the living room. We have a Nest here, of course, that's controlling the whole space. We have our washer and dryer right here, and these are full-size Whirlpool units. Exactly what you want. And then you have an efficient but not tight living space. This is a wide table, okay? This is a good size. This is true. You could actually have 3 people here, and you could have 4 if it wasn't for the column, but I think you could have a 4th chair that you just didn't use all the time if you're able to hide it right over there. And this sort of kind of works as a quasi-island, if you will. Now, they've given you this huge storage cabinet space right here, and these are super deep. Okay, so this is a pantry essentially. And look, this is my whole arm, goes all the way through there. And I love the natural wood with the white, with the bold black in the back. And this is a strange black, it's like a charcoal, but with the right lights. I've been seeing this as we've been walking through the different units. It has this blue feeling that's deep and rich, and I'm really digging this design altogether. Full gas range. Of course they did the panels in front. I hate when they have them in the back. It's cheap looking and it doesn't utilize the backsplash the way you want it to. And really good deep storage here, tons of great storage here, and then full Bosch dishwasher. And everyone always likes the water, filtered ice cubes, crushed, cubed, everything you need right here. And then you have a very straightforward design because you're gonna put your couch here, you're gonna put your TV there, it's all gonna lay out that way. Now, something to keep in mind is that you do have this air conditioning unit here, so you're gonna wanna mount your TV with an armature that has the full oscillation because you're gonna wanna move it to the side a little bit. So while you're gonna install it right here, you're gonna move it over to go right here. So for the desk setup here, we have the brand new Deskview. This just cleared customs. These are coming in, and I love these because you can set them up everywhere. They're completely portable. You can see the level right here so you know what you're doing. And you just bring this in like this, bring it down, and you even have a cup holder that comes out right here. So when you're working, bam, you can do everything that you need to do. Sits out of the way, is available, easy to work with. But for everyone that doesn't have an office, we all know we shouldn't be sitting down as often. This is a much better setup than any of those work desks that zzz up and zzz down. I mean, those things are huge, expensive, and they have to stay where they are all the time. And it's just another big piece of furniture you know you're gonna get rid of in a few years. So if you want something that's portable and go with you anywhere you are, lives with your lifestyle, get a Deskview. Love the balcony right here. So on size, we're working with 5'3" by 8'9". So pretty good size for a balcony. You can hear Lakeshore Drive, but in my opinion, this is just reminding you in the city. In my place, I have the train right beneath me. I'm 25 floors up, but I still hear that train every day. It just reminds me why I live in Chicago, that urban noise, that white noise, something behind you. That's all this is. And check this out. I mean, we're looking at sailboats, the harbor. You can see Navy Pier from here. And as we get higher, it just gets better. And you can see all the way out to the museums and everything else that Chicago is famous for. I know the camera's not picking it up as well, but it's really sharp. So that leads us to our second bedroom here. Let's get around this. So I think people are going to use this bedroom for different purposes, but it is 9.6 by 9.1. Now, I did not include this cutout for this dresser here. I mean, this dresser is perfectly fitting here. It's kind of unbelievable. They found a piece of furniture that works so well, but it doesn't work for the real space. But you have a huge closet right here. This is larger than the one in the primary bedroom, so you're definitely going to utilize this. And you even have space over here to use it too. So we're working with a lot of space in here. So if you're using the desk view, maybe you can actually use that out there, use this as a second bedroom or as a studio or something that's a little more creative. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. We have been getting lost in amenities in this building. There are so many amenities now. You do share these between the condo building Cirrus right there and Cascade, which we're currently in. You can see the water system here. In my building, I have this exact same thing. One sparkling, one still. So you have offices here. I love the building started doing these sliding doors. So many have the swing doors and they just encroach into the space in every direction. Every door in the world should really be like this. Swing doors don't make much sense when you really think about it. We always like showing you guys the bathrooms and the small things because you're gonna be living here and your guests are gonna see these things. And these really show what everything is. So they have the floating toilets, touch panel up top. They're really top of the line and a great impression for any guests that are gonna come and visit you. Coffee station, great. Looks like it's free too. I love that. It bothers me when when you make your residents pay for it. Come on, it's a cup of coffee. It costs nothing. Don't make your residents pay for it with a little credit card checkout area. It's so cheap. It cheapens your entire building for all your property managers that are watching this. Print here, beautiful. And as you pay for, 19 cents. I get that. You know, who's printing things anyway? So there's gonna be vending machines here, maybe a Stockwell or something comparable. Different bathroom, larger, similar finishes. Looks great still. So this is behind the scenes stuff going on here, guys, but this will be a kid's room. It's gonna fill out to something, but we're seeing it all in construction. We'll do another video when everything's finished too. A salon, so they're gonna have a salon here. I don't know what that's gonna look like. Like, do you bring your own person in? Do they have people here for you? My guess is you can bring your own stylist and they'll have the space here, but we'll get some insight. I love this opaque glass too. It gives it a great look. You can tell there's things behind it, but you can't see what's in. It gives some mystery to it. Motion studio. What is a motion? Oh, okay. Ooh, so this is where the indoor pool is going to be. Look at this view. This view is beautiful. So this is the park area. We're below grade here, but it slopes down like an English basement you might see in a home, and it's all just finishing off on the park as it comes down. Ooh, they're gonna have a fountain here. So they're gonna have a water system all the way through here, and I think a fountain. Yeah, this is gonna be very cool. I like this tile. You see what they did with these penny rounds? We've seen penny rounds everywhere, but it's a very aqua color. So it's very good. It's a nice shade. So it looks like there's gonna be a door here. This might just be panels. I think these will be panels, and that'll be the door there. And you'll have this whole space right here. TV on the wall there. I'm not sure what this is gonna be. I see drains. I see water emitting out. But I see this very colorful top. I have no clue. This could be something spectacular though. It feels childrenish. And this is a locker room. Ooh. you know, just, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but we're not supposed to be here. The Lend-Lease has been very accommodating, letting us get around, so come on. So they have a steam room in here. Ooh, you see this? Look at this. The lighting's not so good right now, but this is all white. It is so clean and good for the steam. I like the colors here. I'm not seeing this in any other building in Chicago right now. It's very unique, and yes, this is what I want to see. Oh, the lights are low everywhere. Oh, that helps a little bit. You need lockers with locks. Like in a club, right? When you become part of a building like this, you live here because you have to drop the membership, your gym membership. You have to drop all these different things. So it helps you to be able to afford a building like this, right? So you want to have a club feeling everywhere you are. Looks like there's a shower right here too. Yes, there is. Full hand shower right here. Ooh, and this is Dornbrock. These are very high-end fixtures. Very rich. You know, matches what I have going on here, right? Yeah. Looks good. It looks good. Towel area here, so they're going to supply those. And then this leads out here. And this has a soft cork floor to it. Interesting. So there's a soft cork on this floor, which leads me to believe that's going to be some type of area where there's going to be weight training or something along those lines. So that's the women's locker room. We came out of the men's locker room. So we just keep walking here, keep trying to figure out what we can, but it looks like there's going to be a kitchen over here. Now, sometimes on these construction sites, these kitchens are actually just for these guys, just for the guys working here. But you can see the building mechanicals and the different elements here. But it's amazing, yeah, they'll build these kitchens out and they'll just take them out when they're done. Looking at the caliber of cabinets and materials, I think that might be the case. And maybe these will be office working areas. That's what I think. I think these are going to be offices down here. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Are we going to get a karaoke room? Is that going to come? I mean, this building has so much amenity space. I have no idea what we're going to bump into and what we're going to find next. Look at this. We've been walking past it the whole time. But this is going to be the demonstration kitchen, I think. Yeah, you can see this nice tile on the ground here. I don't see any type of exhaust system though. And this backs up to a wall here. Interesting. I think this wall is coming down. It has to. This is going to open up to this space, and this is a temporary wall that's just up here during construction. That's what I believe. Checking out Cascade. Look at these hallways. Really love the design that they have here right when you get off. I love the gradient on the end. It's just a wallpaper, but it looks like you're looking past towards some glass. And here we are. We're going to check out the one-bedroom floor plan. Very efficient, very smart. Some things to keep in mind. This does not come with, though it's a great piece. I'd love if it did. There's some subtle differences between this and the studios right off the bat. So we have a full washer and dryer, full size. We still have the speed oven, so we're integrating one appliance to serve two functions, the microwave and the oven. I like that you have the storage right off the bat. So you come in right on your left-hand side, full hall closet, 2 levels of storage. And you have enough space here where you don't feel crowded when you walk in. Sometimes you walk in, there's really not enough space. They've pushed everything over and given you enough room in this hallway, so when you walk through, it feels nice. You'll notice too, they have a great amount of space for a credenza or piece of furniture here, and with this light right underneath, you could have a dining setup right here if you wanted to, if you decided to opt out and not get an island, but you would have to bring yourself. Now, different from the other unit as well is there's a full fridge with ice, water, all right here, and tons and tons of storage, really a lot more. Great storage up here. I still love the color palette. We have 3 different colors. We have something natural, something soft, something bold, really brings everything out and in. Some additions to this kitchen that I noticed. Great storage right here. I mean, this is super deep. Look, this is almost my whole arm reaching to the back here. So you're gonna be able to fit whatever you need here, and you have it on both levels. And then they have the smaller dishwasher. Some people like this, some people hate it. What I do like is you have the top area for all your utensils. You're not taking up space down below with the basin. It's a very tight and efficient kitchen layout, but it really works. And with the speed oven, I've only been hearing good things about these. And you even have storage underneath here that you can use to utilize too. Always a good touch. Working with this living room, I think this is going to be the most logical layout. You're going to sit here, have your TV, see what you're doing. I mean, looking at Navy Pier here and seeing Lakeshore Drive move is really something special. It's nice to have. You can see the subtlety on the lake. You can see all the way out to the vista. It's really nice. Your electrical panel is here and out of the way, which I like too. A lot of times it's right in the hallway where everyone can see it as soon as they walk in. Now you come here and you have this big open space for a piece of furniture, a piece of art, something like this. And they've gone darker on these tones, which I don't know if I would do. Feels a little darker, I'd keep it all light and bright. Going into this bedroom, we're working with, so we're 13 to 10.2. Now, I did that keeping in mind this bump out here. So if we don't do the bump out, that's gonna put us at That's going to put us at 11.6, 9.10. So that's the true fit of this room minus the small bump out here. I like the closet. Come on in. Tons of space. A lot of hanging space and resting space, shelf space. A lot of places don't give you enough of each, and that they have both layers. It's always frustrating when you walk into an apartment and you only see it up here and they haven't accounted for this down here. So they built this out, and the materials are fine. Simple, white, straightforward, but the design of it is truly functional and what you'll need and use. Bathroom, large, spacious, good size vanity. I think we're looking at a, what, 36? Yeah, we're looking at a 36-inch vanity here. You can see we have lots of drawers, which are always helpful. Storage underneath, quartz countertops here, standard sized toilet, and a real walk-in shower. And I like how they have two-tone here with the grout and the white. It's an off-white with the white, looks really good. Standard shower basin. No handheld shower, which I would like to see, but good right above. 𝗕𝗄𝗎𝗄𝗡, top of the line. And you have a robe hook right on the back. If you want to see this or any other apartment in Chicago, but especially anything in this building, let us know. I'd love to show it to you. So one of the most common questions I get is, what's a convertible? People are moving from different places. They see studios, they see one bedrooms, and then smack dab in the middle, you have these junior one bedrooms and convertibles. Well, this is it. It's a one bedroom without a wall. It's basically the easiest way to describe it. You get some privacy, you get some definition of space, some separation of space, but you're not taking up as much square footage as you normally would. This one right here, starting at 2350, is 572 square feet. So the studio that we saw was at 500 or so, the one bedroom was at 700 or so, and here we are right in the middle. I like how they set up this area right here. They're able to utilize a couch on this side so you can hang out. I like this floor plan because this is how I think you'd lay it out. They have a really nice banquette area here where you can eat, hang out. Couch on the side allows you to utilize the TV over here, but put your back to the view. And I would do a desk view setup here and utilize the space as kind of a work live, something you can use because you're not going to have a true office in here. So you want to be able to set that up. Maybe you move this couch over a little bit so it's a little more comfortable right here. Leading over to the bedroom, you know, a convertible is going to be smaller. And as we come through, you can see me kind of sidestepping here to get through. The closets are going to be right here. And the question is, well, how much of this space can I really utilize? And what we have here in this box is, I had to move over a little bit, is 8 by 9.5. So when you think about the size of this bedroom, it's not a bedroom, and because you don't have walls, you don't need the space on each side to get around. So you just walk straight out here, or walk straight out where Adam is right there. Yeah, we could do that, like, you know, hang out here, right? So the closet is full size. the doors open, and they have to be open just enough so you're not banging into things, as you can see, but it can get tight here. But this is a great option for someone that's being budget conscious, someone who's thinking about what they need, and you have a huge closet, all the space you would normally have. I love that they have this, plus the long for your gowns, shirts, pants, everything else that you need here. If you've seen any of the floor plans that we're doing here, the kitchen stays the same for the convertibles and studios. Changed a little bit for the 1 bedrooms. You get a bigger fridge, but you're still getting the speed oven here, which I'm hearing good things about. I like the storage, and I really like the design. You have the soft white here. It's a nice matte finish. I don't like a glossy front. You have the natural element here with the wood, and then you have something bold with the black tile here. I think it ties together really well. Full sink, nice deep storage in here as well. And then you have washer and dryer with the the dishwasher with the utensil rack up top. And then of course, soft close, and then you have under cabinet lightings, and they do integrate a USB here too. With the lower size, smaller size Bosch washer and dryer. And what we've noticed is the studios and convertibles have this, the 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms have the full size. I think they were whirlpools. One thing that's great is the bathrooms are consistent all the way through. So if you've seen one unit or seen another, we have all the same finishes throughout. 36-inch vanity, quartz countertops, drawers, which are so important and often neglected and overlooked. And then we have the vertical tile that has the white and off-white. And the only thing I wish they had was the hand shower, but hey, they have a really high-end shower head. And let's see this, this area right here, so you can move it around. Let's see how our water pressure is. Okay. I always love to have the different options. See that save? That's pretty good. You can see what we're working with right here. We're about to see something that I am so excited to show you. We just stumbled upon this. It's our first time seeing it, and it has something I think every building lacks. I bring it up all the time privately, because in some of these videos I can't talk about what buildings don't have. I'm here to promote it, show its best side. But look at this. They're calling this the creator's studio, right? Or creator's space, maker's space. I'm a handy person. I like to do things with tools, but having tools in an urban environment doesn't necessarily make sense. This is a real space to be creative, to do things, to mark up these tables, to screw around, mess around. I have a friend who's an engineer, makes a boatload of money. He complains about this. He looks at these buildings, he's like, I want a space where I can work with wood, I can create things, I can do what I want to. This really appeals to the artists within us all. We all have a creative side. We all want to have that outlet. We all want to work with our hands on some level. To have this here is such a smart use of the space. Okay, I've talked a lot about that. Come back over here. We have our package and mail room. So we're on the lower level. We're below grade. Doesn't feel like it. Feels like a man cave a little bit, but you have all your mail over here. Then you have the Luxor room right over here, all the packages waiting for you. But if we kept around this way, let's do it, I'll show you. Come on. It ekes into the entire space. And then you have very nice, open social areas. And then you have a gym right over here. Come on. I'm saving all this because there's so much to see. There's so many amenity levels, and there's more. We're not even able to show them all in this video because they're not ready. So we have a really nice gym here. We have treadmills, stair machines. And here's something that's important. We're post everything, okay? It's in the past. We need to get over it. We need to move forward. That's my opinion. Hold it against me. We walk into a lot of buildings and these machines are 10 feet apart and there's no machines. So one of the complaints we've heard from clients and people viewing them is once they're living there, there's never enough equipment because they change the whole floor plan. Well, we're moving forward in life. Check out these benches. I love that they have the weights here. I didn't even notice them. Adam noticed them. Weights here, all the strength and tension equipment, free weights over there. And then there's this hyper ice machine. I don't understand this yet. We're gonna get some more insight, but they have the Theragun. These things are awesome if you haven't used them, massage you, right? But then they have these balls. I unplugged this. I have no idea what it does, okay? But it's gotta be cool. And then there's a foam roller with some type of integrated core. We gotta find out more about this, but it looks like they're really looking ahead and giving you advanced equipment to use here. So if we go down this hallway, this corridor, there's a toilet right over there, water station right here, huge gym. I mean, we have rowing machines. We have everything. There's everything you really need here. What's this? Oh, interesting. So there's like a wellness area. You can do your body measurements. You can take classes here. You can do whatever this thing is. There's lots of different equipment. And I really like the vibe in this whole space. Low light. You don't need a huge, white light everywhere, which you see in most gyms. Shuffleboard, of course. And I don't know, but wouldn't a pool table be great right here? You can see that coming in. And then you have a golf simulator right over there. Now, in a lot of buildings, these are often used and booked. My advice is to just go and check. If it's booked, still go. People book them weeks in advance and never show up because they forget about it, because they're rude, because they take other people's time. Don't be that person, okay? If you're gonna use it, use it. If you're not, not. But just go and check it in your building if you're having trouble getting a reservation. Nice lounge space. I mean, this feels like someone's basement. It really feels like a home, and they've made it feel very warm. Sometimes you see these spaces and they're too sterile, they're too cold. This feels inviting, makes you wanna come here, makes you wanna hang out here. Nice bar area to hang out. Let's see what we're working with. Now, keep in mind, these are not done yet. So, okay, that's what I was really looking for. The ice maker. The ice maker is so important. You always need it. Fridge to keep your things in the meanwhile. I love the penny rounds on the backsplash. Gives it a nice space. And then we have a screening room. So, smart buildings do this. Ooh, I love that feature. You see that? Whenever you can pull one side and have the other come with, it works out perfectly. So you can close off this space, not this space, but you can close that off, lower the lights, and we're looking at, I don't know, maybe an 85, 90-inch television here. And this is really, really comfortable. You know what I like too? There's couches over here, there's couches over here. So let's say you come down here and there's other people using it. We can still utilize the space without being on top of each other, without it being a little uncomfortable. The toilets on the other side. The toilets are here. I love these. These are the coolest toilet signs I've seen. Very straightforward. Let's do what the rest of the world does and just put toilet. If you're a musician, what else could you ask for? I don't have a friend or any clients that have ever talked about this, but I've always waited for that moment. I do have friends. I do have a wife who plays piano and always wants a piano. And as I touch these keys, how nice would it be to come down here, be as loud as you need to without needing it in your apartment? They have guitars for you, but you're probably gonna bring your own guitar down. They have amps, they have a drum set, they have a TV in here for, in case you wanna watch things while you're doing it. And even the acoustic tiles that they've put on the ceiling add a nice definition to the room, which makes it very aesthetically pleasing while reducing the noise transmission throughout the entire building. I can't wait to see what the other amenities bring us. There's gonna be more in this building. They're not finished yet. I can't wait to show them to you. I wanna show you this building in person. Reach out to me. I wanna show you any apartment in Chicago. I wanna be your real estate advocate. I wanna help you find what you're looking for. So we've looked at the other units, and this is the first tub that we've seen. Always a good touch. It's interesting how they make these decisions. I always wonder, they did stand-up showers and everything else we saw. Now we're in a corner one bed I love, they're hard to find. And we have the hand shower, which I think should be everywhere. I'd rather have this than the standard shower set up in any shower tub or stand-up, doesn't matter. Looks like we have a little different vanity here too. Let's see. Interesting light. So this is the same size. This is 36 inches, but we don't have the drawers that we saw in the other units. We just have the really wide storage underneath, which isn't my preference. Everyone wants drawers. You always want to be able to utilize them. Again, I always wonder how they make these decisions, but they do have the medicine cabinet here that we haven't seen in some of the other units. So they did make up for that as best they could. Really large. I love the white and off-white. Gives it a bone and rich white color. Vertical tiles are in. I also like having this on the side a little bit so you can test it without putting your hand underneath the water. And as we walk into the unit, it feels really open. That's the first thing I noticed when I walked in. We came in and I'm like, oh, there's a bedroom there and there's a living room there and there's the bathroom. And we come into this focal point of we can expand as soon as we walk in. So I like the way this feels. It flows very well. As we come in, if you've seen any of the units here, the kitchens are pretty much the same, but because we're in the one bedroom, we have a full actual fridge. We have the speed oven underneath, which integrates 2 appliances into one. We have no storage underneath here, which is interesting because the other ones we did, I think it's been 2 out of 4 has had them, so 50%. But I like the natural, the white, and the boldness in this kitchen. It really stands out. This also might be an ADA unit because you'll notice this has a shallow sink. So usually when you see these shallow sinks, it means it's ADA. Going through here, you never want a column. I have a column in a unit I live in. It's okay, you know, you get over it. You forget about it once you move in. It's not that big of a deal. But I love, so if we're in this tier, we're gonna be this tier all the way up, right? So we're gonna be able to show you what it's like once you clear this building right here. But also, and the camera's not gonna capture this as well as I can, but my eyes are gravitating and pulling straight towards the lake, down the harbor, looking at everything right here. And this is really a nice piece to look at as we get here. This room lays out really well too. It's always great to be able to have a couch on a wall and have your TV on the window so you can still appreciate the views, get the nature, get the city, get all the things like that, but utilize the view and watch TV. It's something that's hard to accomplish. They've worked out this dining room area here. It works. If you've got a tulip table or something similar, this would be a good space to utilize. You know, it'd be really convenient. You could just get things out of the fridge while you're eating, I suppose. And these floor plans, it's hard. It's tight with space, right? So they put a chair over there. I would definitely do a desk view right over here. Have that set up right here. And then, yeah, I guess the dining is really the best place you can have it for it here. Let's check out the one bedroom. And full washer and dryer. So we move up to the one bedrooms, we get that. Nice hall closet here. And then bonus linen closet here. So we're not lacking storage. And one of the biggest things I find in the new construction apartments is there's a total lack of storage. I haven't found that in any of the units here. That's a really big plus. The building I live in now, I live in an Ani building. There's a total lack of storage. Like they give you 2 closets. There's nothing for storage. So come in here, really nice closet. Again, I've talked about this, but huge hanging space, lots of hanging space, lots of shelf space. This is a really good layout. And I always like when they put the light on the back wall here because it pushes the light towards everything you're looking at. When you put it up above, it just illuminates down. It doesn't actually light everything up the way you want it to, but you can see these shelves truly illuminated because they backlight everything. One bedroom is good size. We're working with a queen, and the true space of this is 10.2 by 10.9. Now keep in mind, that doesn't include this bump out, okay? Doesn't include this. And it doesn't include everything forward from here. So a 10 by 10 bedroom is okay when all it fits is your bed. Now they have this chair here. You're never gonna keep this chair here, right? Like in reality, you're gonna be bumping into this every day, or it's just gonna have your it's just gonna have your clothes on it. It's not gonna really utilize into the room, but it does look good for staging, right? And I do like the colors they worked in here. These pastels work really good with everything. And again, just like in the living room, we have that view straight down to the lake. Ooh, and with the lake right here too. That's the beauty of these corner one bedrooms. You're really getting everything that looks good. Ooh, you can see Millennium Park right over there. I mean, we are surrounded by buildings, but we have great views through all the slivers that we get escaping into the city. It's really sharp. If you want to see this or any other unit in Chicago, let us know. We'd love to show it to you. This is a great development. They're not even near finished. By the time you call, there might be a great unit sitting and waiting for you.